Welcome to How to Rock Spirit's Sun Moon Alchemy series. This audio was compiled and recorded by Dustin Cormier, a Leo Ascendant Scorpio with Sagittarius Moon, born in the year of the Metal Ram. All the possible Western Sun and Moon sign combinations can be found and learned about here. This information is for educational purposes only. I do not own any of the following content. For more astrology lectures and my own Cosmic Consciousness audio lecture series, check out How to Rock Spirit's YouTube channel, where I rap about everything from philosophy and transpersonal psychology, to psychedelic spirituality, to tantric and occult mysticism, and even to Marx and Engels and the materialist sciences. See you there! Sun in an Earth sign. Basically motivated by material needs and practicality. Recharges energy through working with the physical world, being productive, and feeding the senses. Sun in Virgo. Directs creative energy analytically and with discrimination. Motivated by a need to be helpful, to be of service in a tangible way. Radiates intelligence and clean-edged vitality. Attunement of soul to essential values, service, and constant need to improve oneself. Humble, unassuming sense of individuality can interfere with public recognition. The moon sign and its element. These notes are also still from Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. The element of the moon sign represents an attunement from the past that manifests automatically, a mode of feeling and being that one needs to be aware of in order to feel inwardly secure and at home with oneself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. By such modes of self-expression, you are satisfying a deep inner need that can give stability to your entire personality. The moon's element also shows how you react instinctively to all experiences, with what energy you spontaneously adjust yourself to the flow of life. Moon in Earth signs. Reacts to changing experiences with steadiness and stability. Feels comfortable with self when being productive and working towards goals. Moon in Taurus. Reacts slowly to any experience. Maintains stability and poise when faced with outer demands. Inner contentment comes through waiting, stillness, and relating to the world of nature. Flows into physical sensations, emotionally retaining the feeling of touching and savoring the pleasures of the moment. Inner self, slow to change. Retains habit patterns for a long time, which can result in stubbornness or laziness. Feels secure in unchanging, predictable situations and comfortable with all sensual stimuli. Emphasis on possessiveness and a deep need for security and control can inhibit emotional flow. The following information comes from Isabel Hickey's Astrology, a Cosmic Science, copyright 1992 by Isabel M. Hickey Trust. Moon in Taurus. Note that this is the exalted position of the moon, as Taurus rules Venus, the feminine essence, as does the moon. Strongly centered on material plane, money important, has devotion and persistence, emotions strong, much charm, beauty loving. Pride and stubbornness is strong, sensitive, resourceful in difficulties, holds temper, but when they blow up, look out. Apt to be lazy, tremendous desire for security, desire nature strong, good-natured and an attractive personality, not aggressive as a rule. Fixity is not apparent on the surface. Instinctive response to all emotional impacts. In a male chart, this describes the type of feminine he attracts. She would have an attractive personality and be a loyal type of partner. Sun-Moon Alchemy, the elemental combinations of the sun sign and the moon sign. The following information comes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Copyright Charles and Susie Harvey, 1994, again in 2003. First published by Aquarian, 1994. Each sun-moon type is a combination of elements. In the following descriptions of the element combinations, please remember that the pairing can be either way around. For example, a fire-earth combination refers equally to sun-fire, moon-earth, as it does to sun-earth, moon-fire. There will be subtle differences, but the dynamic is generally the same. The four pure types, with both sun and moon in the same element, most vividly express the element involved. Such an emphasis on one element also represents an imbalance, so such types are liable to swing into their complementary or opposite element. Earth-Earth combinations. The double Earth type is down to earth and matter of fact. His pragmatic philosophy and concern for material well-being was expressed well by Karl Marx, a double Taurus, in his famous dictum, "From each according to their abilities, to each according to their needs." This type is usually well grounded in economic and physical reality. He is very much in tune with his senses and instincts, through which he feels connected to and in control of his world. There is often an innate understanding of the natural, organic processes of growth, which gives this individual persistence, patience, and self-discipline in the pursuit of their goals. Stable, realistic, practical, dependable, and down-to-earth, this individual is the pillar of society type, on whom others rely for sound judgments and solid, traditional wisdom. Usually very much at home in their bodies and appreciative of all sensual pleasures, the earthy individual knows that the body and all the material realm sustain us and supply us with evidence that we do indeed exist, and that we have a creative existence too. This type readily learns how to manipulate the material world to his own delight and advantage, and usually with the awareness that the earth and the laws of nature deserve respect. However, an overly earthy consciousness eventually becomes skeptical and fearful of what may lie beyond the physical realm. He risks losing his vision and sense of meaning through overconcern with concrete facts and trusting only what he can touch, taste, see, hear, and most of all, measure. Shadow side. The double Earth type's deepest, darkest fear is chaos and the loss of control. The unconventional and deviant are seen as threatening or even evil. The intangible, unseen realm of spiritual meaning and purpose tends to elude them or only peeps into their lives via the classic superstition and the odd psychic apparition. A strongly traditional and too rigid adherence to concrete reality can create an increasingly hollow treadmill and enslavement to the physical, which the earthy type with dread has to admit only ends in death. And what then? The double Earth type often needs to develop their imagination, their trust in new possibilities, and to accept that their need for spiritual sustenance need not threaten their physical security and their need to be in control, as far as possible, of their life and circumstances. To entertain the idea that there may be a realm in which quantitative measurement does not apply, the realm of meaning and spiritual purpose, this can only release them from the risk of stagnant imprisonment in the fleshly cage. Relationships. The double Earth person is one of the best marriage partners of all, for they are an able provider and a loyal, dependable mate. They may gravitate towards other earthy types with whom they will share many values and feel secure and validated. But they are likely to have a more tantalizing attraction to the fiery type, whose enigmatic and unpredictable ways stimulate and challenge. The airy individual and the double Earth person make a comfortable pairing due to their mutual impersonal, practical, logical approach to problem solving. The watery individual finds the double Earth person a perfect container for his emotions, and these two can build a cozy nest and a strong, binding attachment that wears well. Male versus female. The qualities of the practical double Earth type fit comfortably with both male and female in Western society. Both will have a strong sense of duty and commitment, and in the case of the female, a strong inclination to serve human needs. Double Earth women are enormously capable, able to sustain demanding long-term professional projects, as well as order and well-being. They tend to be protective, resourceful, patient, and hardworking, capable of showing their loyalty and love through action, but remaining somewhat restrained in the expression of feelings. The male of this type may not fit into the stereotype of the macho Western man, with all his extrovert courage and Indiana Jones-like panache, but his groundedness and quiet determination, plus his strongly rational bias, make him a practical and effective leader who can map out his territory with polished organization and work steadfastly towards the mastering of whatever medium he chooses. The following observations about your Sun-Moon combination are drawn from insights gained from astrologer Jefferson Anderson's book, Sun Sign, Moon Sign, an observation of many different individuals. The writing itself comes from Mantak Chia and William U. Wei's Cosmic Astrology. Copyright 2012 by North Star Trust, published by Destiny Books. Sun in Virgo, Moon in Taurus. Mr. Reliable. Your value system is old-fashioned, conservative, and strong. Indeed, old-fashioned is frequently the best approach for the Virgo Taurus. People often turn to you because the counsel you give out is always sensible and well thought out. They can feel your worldly understanding and experience. This might be the most well-rounded of all the Virgo combinations. You are tranquil, easygoing, but also determined. There's not much you cannot accomplish in life after making up your mind that you want to do it. You are a paradigm of resolve, character, and pragmatism with a nature that is accountable, genuine, and dependable. It is not very difficult to tell you have a soft heart, even though sometimes you try to seem severe, harsh, and demanding. Regrettably, you see your compassion as a flaw, and you always try to conceal it behind a seemingly uncaring exterior. Fortunately for you, most individuals know what you are doing. You are an individual that others imitate because of your commitment, sincerity, and honesty. Too much ease in doing things is the only thing you must be cautious about. A good thing for the cautious Virgo Taurus is travel. Business and finance are good professions for you. What you are especially good at are long-term projects that require fortitude and practicality. You can be excellent at administration, finance, and management, and you are also a terrific organizer. You are reliable and consistent in love, and you look for those traits in a partner. Once you are married, you will most likely remain married. The ease and constancy of home life are very central to the Virgo Taurus. This will always play a role in your self-identity. There are few serious barriers in your life because Virgo Taurus is a very harmonious mixture. You take the chance of falling into self-satisfaction in spite of all your ingenuity and work ethic if you are not careful. You are inclined to resist any modifications or innovations due to that traditional approach of yours. Be aware of changing lifestyles and new concepts. New experiences help you gain insight, so learn to take a few chances. Try to expand your friendships and your social circles. You tend to play it safe here too, keeping your associations to those who are a lot like you. Occasionally, you should make an effort to open up a bit to new people. A note from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign, Moon Sign. Sun in Virgo, Moon in Taurus, your greatest strengths. Excellent reasoning ability, dependability, common sense, capacity for organization and hard work, quiet reserve and resourcefulness which makes everyone feel that everything is under control, and commitment to serving others and making them happy. Your greatest weaknesses: tendency to be too rational, materialistic, and black and white in your thinking, stubbornness, which comes out when hierarchical relationships are ignored, an addiction to routine. Images for integration. A nun finishes washing up in the refectory and then takes the keys to her Bentley and drives off to see the new art exhibition, a sculpture of still life.